Come on, do it! And Tunic makes noises now. Hello and welcome to fucking the stream. My name is Crudberry and this game is very loud. How are you doing? How is everyone? Happy fucking Friday. I hope you're enjoying your fucking Friday. It's Flat Fuck Friday. Where's Alec? I want Alec here. Hang on, I'm gonna text Alec. This is genuinely important to me. I'm going to fucking yell at this gator. I bet he has a flat fuck sticker. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. Wonderful. I am very proud of this. Yo! This game is apparently called Secret Legend, but it was renamed to Tunic for release, so here we are, playing Tunic. My controller works, which is very important for the playing of the video game. Let's go. So, a little bit of backstory on me playing Tunic while this cute little world loads into view. What the fuck? Wait, hang on. We have both Buck Wild Dog and Zulumatsu in chat. What is up? How has it been for y'all? It's been a long time. Is this genuinely like a chance encounter? Did you not mean to both be here at the same time? I graduated. Nice. I'm proud of you graduating. you Groguated. You're Baby Yoda now. Totally random. Literally, what are the chances? I don't believe you. There must have been some kind of, like, influence from the fucking metaverse or some shit. Like, there is no way that two of my college friends from the same fucking group of folks ended up in the same fucking place at the same fucking time, randomly. Okay, so A is dodge. That's gonna be a little odd. Can I change the controls? It's a crudberry stream, so you know how this goes. Keyboard controls? That does not bode well. Accessibility, vibration, reduce screen shake, reduce motion blur, reduce... No fail mode? Uh-oh. That might be... That might be an interesting point to bring up later. Let me move the mouse out of the screen. Get that out of there. So, hello. Grogu waited, that's true. Grobutt waited. I can meow and be in chat at the same time. Meow. Hello, Barfu Pineberry. Just got a note if you were live while I was drawn. I was like, oh, pink bear, cool. Nice. It's also Troll Day as well, Crudberry. It is Troll Day. I did not really pranks around the house. I took all the Pop-Tarts out of the Pop-Tart box without opening the top because apparently there was a hole in the side of the box. And I just placed them somewhere else. So that'll be fun to be like, oh, where's the Pop-Tarts? Because I don't really... Look, I am 3 years away from 30. I don't really feel like doing April Fool's shit that's actually gonna fuck people up. I'm just a silly bear. But I thought that this would be a good day to discuss the topic of deception, which is what this stream is about, and we will get into that a little later. I was streaming this, or rather Ego was streaming this yesterday, and I was on Ego's stream. And that stream, by the way, never ended. Ego Wait, why? Do I have to? Oh, I have to equip it. Okay, so it. What? Huh? Oh, it's like Zelda, X, Y, and B. Okay. So that's why they want dodge to be that button. Okay, so X is now my attack button. And I can attack without losing stamina, so that's good to know. Ego stream went down because the internet was a fuck, and then we were not able to get the internet back up in time for Ego to be able to stream before needing to sleep. So that stream genuinely just got sort of chopped in half. Not in half, but like, you know, it got chopped up, and then we didn't get to finish it. So now I am playing Tunic. I bought this while Ego was streaming because there were some interesting points brought up, which again, we will get to later. Can't cut that, it's not a blade. Look, gotcha. Wow! Did you just counter me? Get fucked! Alright, T-Pain wants a workout. You want me to do squats, maybe? I heard Flat Fuck Friday got canceled. That's not true. Absolutely untrue. Pivot can't watch because spoilers, but hope you have fun. Love you, Pivot. Mwah. I'm sure you're not still here. But I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. I wish that crudberry would beat me with a stick like that. Well, show up at MFF and you might get your wish. Because that's not... I mean, there's only so much damage a stick can do. I feel like it's not illegal to just hit you with a stick. So I can probably say that without it being, like, inciting violence. Plus, you literally asked for it, so... what this be? Yeah, I guess. Wow, okay. So this really is just, like, they don't tell me literally anything. Oh, but see, this has the symbol of that on it. Okay, so I can now open a door because that is what... Oh, I need to be able to cut? Fuck you. So, I think there's another one of those doors down here. Wow, I can't jump down any level of ledge. Open. Yes. Squat time. All right, then it's squat time. First I need to collect this. Yes! Beginning your adventure, ringing the East Bell, East Forest Hero's Grave Guard Captain. Ringing the West Bell, Old House Flooded Well, Dark Tomb, West Garden, question mark, question mark, question mark. In a far-off land, a great treasure was sealed away forever. Some say it is the power to defy death. The game screen. Health points, stamina points, magic points. Everything hurts way more when I'm tired. Oh! That's interesting. Okay, before we get any deeper into this, it's squat time. This game e-wabadangoed you. Hello, Itsy Bitsy Bones. Ugh. This is good because I slept in today and didn't do Beat Saber, so this will be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you for the squats, T-Pain. And we do a roll. Why don't you die? So I have to hold in order to stay locked on. Can I make lock on a toggle? I would prefer this. Nope. Alright, I'll deal with it. Can't go in there. Can't go over here. This is really pretty. It's interesting because I was genuinely watching Ego play this, but I was just watching the stream. There is something different about playing this game yourself and having watched someone play it in a video. Not to mention, I didn't have any audio in the stream because I didn't want to hear my own voice, because that fucks me up when I'm trying to think of what to say. I got a fub-da-bum-dum. I don't know what that is. But yeah, this is like the understanding that I have of this game is expanded by playing it myself. Fine, what the fuck ever. I am getting a lot of bullassery lately. Let's see. That bot made a fool of himself. Crudberry banned. I like that bot's name actually. It's Poggy Edits, but it didn't spell it with 2 G's, so I can't say GG. I can only say G. Okay, so when you're in a combo, how deep does combo go? 1, 2, I can roll after 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, if I do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if I do 4, then I'm locked into the 5th and 6th hits. Interesting. You might wonder why I'm analyzing this. If you have not seen this game, you might be curious as to what I am doing by sitting here trying to figure out the, like, very, the, like, finer points of combat in this cute little Zelda game. There's definitely a reason. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. Cool. Give me this. Yep. RB to heal. Okay. RT to shield. Alright. I wonder what made them make the controls for this game different from the controls for its, than the controls for its, like, inspirations, you know what I mean? Like, for example, locking on isn't, the right trigger, it's the left trigger, and then shielding is the right trigger, even though I hold the shield in my left hand. It's a little unintuitive. I would like to edit the controls myself, but apparently you can only do that for keyboard and mouse, which I suppose is understandable. There's probably an intended experience that they're going for, but it's not the experience I want. Oh, I fell on my ass. Oh, I guess that's a checkpoint. Okay. So let's come down here man, look at the stuff. So a little more backstory. Ego didn't just play this game yesterday. Ego got frustrated. And it was interesting. Because... Oh, okay. It's just ugh. It was interesting because it introduced me to a concept that I hadn't really thought about at all in games. Which is... What is the protocol when a game has more intense controls than it let on? When it expects more of you than you could have expected it to expect. And it might sort of seem like unimportant semantic stuff at first, like, oh, whatever, like the game decided to be a little harder than you wanted. But that goes pretty deep. If the game gets too hard, it can kind of start feeling bad. And that's not to say that hard games aren't good games. But when a game tells you that it won't be hard, and then it is that good? And obviously this conversation isn't going to be me trying to convince anyone that this game is good or bad. Because this is Philosophy Tube. We don't deal in absolutes or opinions. We deal in thought. Ego absolutely roasted this game. He did. And it surprised me how angry Ego got. But in hearing what they had to say, it made a lot of sense. Let me do a drink. Also, let me test something. Now that I've been going in and out of places and enemies haven't respawned, I'm going to go say hello to Fox Mommy. And I'm assuming that that was all the enemies reloading. Yes, they're back. The game ignored the safe word. That's a decent way of putting it. You're going in the bread tube, honey. To be fair, they're also very drunk. Yes, but drunk does not mean... Okay, so drunkenness impairs one's ability to, like, filter themselves, but it does not impair their ability to perceive. Unless you're just, like, absolutely sloshed and can't do anything. So what Ego said about this game, Ego meant about this game. They were just being more honest than they might have been had they not been drunk. And I've seen Ego after a few beers. They're extremely functional. Unlike me, who had one White Claw and was pretty drunk. Butt tube? Hell yeah. How does this game tell the player it isn't going to be hard? Presentation. So, given that this character is dressed like Link, and that this game looks like the Link's Awakening remake, or like A Link Between Worlds, people generally are like, ah, a Zelda. And there's the 3-button setup where you can choose if you want to equip something on X, Y, or B. Everything is very green looking and welcoming. The art style is very cute and isometric. There are a lot of elements here that communicate to this being a certain type of game, a Zelda game. And Zelda games generally are challenging, but not hard. They can be considered easy if you pay attention to what you're doing. This game amps that up to a point beyond what people would expect of a Zelda game or a game trying to be a Zelda game. The aesthetic is cute, and it's something that, let's say, someone who has not been into video games might feel safe playing. They might think that this is made for them. This game, if ego is to be believed, is actually closer to Dark Souls. And there are things that I've seen that suggest that that's true. Figuring out all the timings of an enemy and getting it exactly correct so that you can dodge damage. Only having a limited amount of healing that you can get. Not from hearts in the world, but from a resource that you have to keep with you until your run is over. Ah, that's annoying. The plane to exit the room wasn't at the edge of the room. The Madoka Magica of Zelda games, not necessarily wrong. Despite the visuals, the atmosphere seems sorrowful rather than warm and cozy. Yes, but do you think the average gamer will pick up on that? The example that I came up with was, if my aunt walked in the room and saw me playing this at Christmas time, she might say, "Oh, cute, I want to give that a try." And she might borrow her son's, like, PC or console to see if they could give it a whirl. But my aunt would not be able to play this game. She would get frustrated before this point happened. Because I've already had to deal with enemies that take a lot more thought than anyone would have expected. And maybe she would enjoy that experience, but there's no denying that she wouldn't have expected the experience. And the thing that I want to sort of explore is if that is valuable or not. Is being fooled a good thing? Or is it just a betrayal? They don't have hearts in the overworld. Absolutely not. It's your Estus flask. That's all you have. I remember you saying there should be easy modes in Dark Souls games. You think there should be one in this game? I do not think there should be easy modes in Dark Souls games. I think there should be easy modes depending on what the game is. Dark Souls does not need an easy mode because someone who is new to video games and does not know what they're getting into would not play a game called Dark Souls, especially with the reputation that it has now. I like that the rune for sword looks like a sword. I'm gonna start paying attention to that. I wonder if they have like an actual language built out. Can I equip sword to a different... Okay, so how would this work? Swing, swing, swing. Can I combo swing? One, and then sword, sword, sword. Okay, so... 1, 2... No. 1, 2... 1, 2, dodge. 1, 2, 3. Dodge takes a lot longer. But if I do stick... If I do stick 1, 2, I can dodge after that. And that's a little more damage. So I could do stick, stick, 1, 2, and then dodge. I'm gonna keep the stick on. I think being fooled is the surprise slash what changes how you play the game too. It creates more questions and also how you should approach it. I don't disagree with that, but there is a definite disconnect between certain types of people who play games. Excuse me. And people who play games, by the way, from this point on, I'm going to invent a term and call them gamers. You might think it sounds similar to another term that became politicized at one point in our lifetimes, but no. I am speaking of people who play games, not of people who hate women. So just understand that. So, ow! See, this is difficult, and now they're blocking the ladder and they don't come down. I wonder what happens if I go up. They allow me to. Okay. Get my stamina back. 1, dodge! Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, dodge. 1. Okay, cool. But yes, there are many different kinds of gamers. And a lot of them would think, and did think, and I thought before yesterday, that this game was a puzzle game, not a combat game. And there's a huge difference. Some games are hybrid puzzle and combat, like Tomb Raider, and those work for their respective times, and when the combat gets heavy, it does not happen often. Usually it's just because, oh, I want to use this gun, but I could have been using this other gun that's far more powerful. Fair enough. I think just about anyone can get through Tomb Raider before getting too frustrated to play through it. Unless you're talking about, like, the way I got frustrated, which was about the philosophy of Tomb Raider, which is different. Although, that is another way in which I was deceived. That game was marketed as being a feminist bastion. And I think my perception of it is worse because I thought it was going to be. If I had just assumed that it was going to be another game made by men that didn't matter, I wouldn't have been as angry with it. Is it fair of me to criticize a game for failing to be what it thought it was? Ego got absolutely blown out by 50 crocodiles. Yeah, Rumble did a real number on Ego. Those gators did not quit. Why are you attacking Bejeweled Twist like this? There should be a difficulty in Souls-like games where trying to dodge means an instant death. What, like you can't dodge at all, so then the game just ends? That sounds cute. Guardhouse 1. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna get this treasure. I got a hebdebebde. Ladder. Cool. Oh, that's a treasure chest. A little secret that I wouldn't have seen. This is a boss. Let's go. Ow. Oh shit. Please drink. Ah. My first death. Oh, now it's time to learn why I can undo that. I guess. Yeah, get on with it. Hi, Mommy. I don't actually know who you are, but you seem like a mommy, so, could I have my coffee with breast milk? I mean, achievement unlocked. What just happened? Oh! I was looking at chat, and I heard the pig noises. Okay, so. Actually getting mad Titan Souls vibes now. What is Titan Souls? Realistic dodge where rolling on the ground is realistically painful? Oh, that sounds really funny. I would love a Dark Souls mod that just like 1 out of 50 dodges you land wrong and break your neck. So I can see. I literally in talking about how I'm staggering him, my brain said, "Oh, I can poise break him pretty easily," which is only a term that Dark Souls has ever used. It's just so funny to me that this game takes so much heavy inspiration from Dark Souls. It's like literally isometric Dark Souls. Ow. Okay. Ow! Whoa! I am being careless. Which actually brings up a good point. In a game that subconsciously makes you disarmed, do you think it's possible?
Oh hey, it's a sub-tunic baby.
It's a sub-tunic baby. That's true. It is a sub-baby. Wearing a tunic. We will name him Tunic. Do you think it's possible that a game that's this cute subconsciously makes you worse at it because you underestimate what you really need to be doing? I die in Mario Odyssey all the time in stupid ways because I just don't care. And I'm not putting my full effort into it. But in Dark Souls, I don't ever get to that point. There is not a point when I'm playing a Souls game where I stop thinking that it's important or where I shrug off some enemy because I know that they can all fuck me up, even if I'm overleveled for them. Is this game harder because it's cute? This game is a social experiment. It's interesting. And I don't think it's the first of its kind, but it's the first one that's made me think about it doing these things. Also, Zats, thank you for that resubscription. Oh, and Cheems, you wanted to smooch earlier. Mwah. And now Itsy Bitsy Bones want to smooch. Mwah. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. That's true. It is April Fool's Day. Okay. Whew. Ow! I got fucking cross-chopped. Alright, well, I'm definitely gonna die. Yeah. Oofy doof, y'all. Okay, so attacking with the sword poise breaks, but attacking with the stick does not. Let's test this again. He can still continue his attack when I hit him with the stick, but if I hit him with a sword, he can't. Unless I was reading that wrong. So the stick really is purely an opener. Especially since it has a wind-up. Where the sword has half the wind-up time. Oh no, he can still attack if I hit him with the sword. So what's the difference? Does the sword just do knockback? The sword does knockback. How much knockback does the stick do? Presumably not a lot. None at all. None at all, but the sword has huge knockback. Okay, that's interesting. That's worth knowing. I definitely think the graphics are insanely deceiving. Yeah, it's... And, see, okay, so the big issue that comes to mind there is my American brain is all about freedoms. Shouldn't a person be free to make a game that's cute and insanely difficult? Of course they should. No one's saying that this game shouldn't have been made, but it's so... It's like begging me to figure out what I think about its experience. I'm having fun with this, but I'm having fun with this because I knew what it was before I started playing. I'm playing this because it's deceiving, not in spite of it being deceiving, or without having any idea that it was going to be in the first place. Getting your souls knocks enemies back. Possibly the biggest knockback in the game. I need to kill this mob first, but he's not faster than his papa. Oh, Only the first few frames of my dodge roll are invincible. Need to pay attention to that. You're dead. Back. Okay. Do that. Drink. So he has a lunge. That's it. That's it. Did it. A second flask. Very, very nice. I enjoy this. Any secrets? No. People should absolutely be free to do that. I think a lot of games try to specify that they are hard. Yeah. A lot of games really want to tell you that they're hard. Because here's the thing. If a game doesn't say that it's going to be hard, and then it is hard, they risk getting panned in the reviews. This game could have been panned. It could have been. But it's highly anticipated. So I think there are a lot of people who aren't going to review this poorly because people want it to be good, and a review saying that it's good will sell. Even if a reviewer thinks that this game really rocked their ass and it makes them angry, they're probably not going to mention that like more than just a couple sentences about like, oh yeah, I sort of had a rough time getting into it, but you know what? It really does have a lot of value. That's how they would talk about it. Even if they hate it. It takes a very brave reviewer to tell the truth. And again, I don't have an opinion of this yet. So far, my opinion is, this game is TUNIC. Ding. Oh, just keep doing that? Okay. I thought it was a cutscene. Oh! Ropes. I honestly think people presume games are easy until someone thinks they're difficult. Maybe. Or someone says they're difficult. That mixed with the graphics. Hello, Big Cave Monster. Welcome to a Philosophy Bear stream. And hello, Freelance. This game is cute. Yes, okay. Nobody say anything. Big Cave Monster, what do you think of TUNIC? Look at me. I'm a little foxy. I'm rolling. I got little sweats coming off of me if I get too rolled. I cut the bush. I cut the bush. And then I come down here. Are those the only bushes I could cut, or... Should I be looking for another way I can go? Are my messages appearing? But right, like you... Obviously, I don't need to keep begging the question. Or I guess that's not technically what begging the question is. I don't need to keep begging you to tell me what the question is. It's a Zelda Souls-like game, it's cute, and has fun head nods to classic gaming like the manual looking like a thing written in another language with player notes scribbled in. Looks like a fun game. That's about it. Yes. So you know more about the game than someone who was just looking on the surface. You've seen this be played. East Forest. Wait, that had words! Interesting. I played the demo. Gotcha. Until people were talking about this game recently, I didn't know anything about TUNIC. I was just like, oh, everyone's playing this cute game about Little Fox. Makes sense, he's a furry. This game has a lot to it. Is that a page? I need those so I can understand what the fuck is happening. Oh, it's an overworld map. Is this the entire overworld? No. No, there's very much more to do. Got you. I'm assuming those question mark pedestals with circles on them are going to be warp points at some point. And that's where I am, over on the right. So I need to go to the West Garden? Huh. I watched Barry Kramer play some of it, but I was mostly tuned out during the stream. I like how the game looks, but I probably won't get it anytime soon. See, I like this. Oh yeah! The stylization of this game is marvelously done. So now we're going to talk about the things that I think are objective about this game. Instead of talking about what should or shouldn't be, let's talk about what is. This game is gorgeous. The atmosphere is incredible, the texture work is very smart, and it makes everything feel very cohesive. I love this. I love how you can see things in the distance and they're blurry, and then you can focus on them and get like a little bit of a better idea of what's going on, but they're still far away. Like, that doesn't feel like a big distance in a different game, but the fact that they add that atmosphere tells me, oh, that's actually like not even close to where I need to be, or where I am currently. Like, they do a good job of making small distances feel vast by using atmosphere and lighting and blur and muffled sounds. It's just gorgeous, and this is indie gaming at its best. As far as presentation goes. Also, nope, didn't want to do that. Where's the manual? How do I get to the manual? Here. This, these like little 80s, early 90s inspired hints that are literally like, it's just Zelda 1. Maybe even a Link to the Past. It's so cute. I love this. There's also like some Dragon Quest in here, in some of the color choices. Very good. And, well, no, actually the color choices might just be because it's trying to emulate print colors. Having cheap, easy to print amounts of ink would be what they were thinking about back in that time period. Seems to be that you can block magic, which is an interesting tidbit. I can't wait to get a shield so I can figure out how that works. I was waiting for the but. I don't think I have a big butt. Yet. Mommy? Flint? Hecky wecky. Raid? Just kidding, because it's April 1st. Hello, hello, Flint. Were you playing this? No, you were doing an April Fool's stream. And I need to look at the VOD of it, because it seemed like you had a good idea. I am remembering this in small pieces. Can I ring this? I want to ring this. Oh, looks like you've opened the blue. God, that sexy design. Oh, and it fits right into the wall. That's such efficient use of space. Fuck. This temple makes me rock hard. A bird got into the house. Get the net. No way. I'm letting that bird stay. This is a cave, and they can be wherever they like. Flint, thank you so much for coming in. Can we get another shout out for Flint? Because I'm assuming there was already one beforehand. Holly, hello. Actually, Flint could shout themselves out if they wanted to. They're a VIP. Okay, there's El Jado. Thank you so much. I need to... Nerd! And I'll keep doing this voice because there's a bear check as well. Slow ass phone. Well, welcome everybody from Feathered Flint's stream. I am Crudberry. I'm a variety streamer. I do all sorts of different things. Today, I'm streaming off of my usual schedule because of a lot of different reasons. Mostly the fact that I didn't stream yesterday because I was on my boyfriend Ego stream yesterday. And also because Ego played this. And I had not seen anything of this game. And I thought that it was going to be a cute little Zelda adventure. It is not. It's a cute Dark Souls. And that is interesting to me. And that's what we've been talking about. Also, I'm doing a bear voice because someone redeemed a bear check. That's what I have to do. I want to explore what it means to be a game that says, or convinces you, rather, that it is something while being something else. Because I think that's interesting. I appreciate the shout out. You are wonderful. It's mommy. She's trapped in the crystal. Whoa. Whoa, careful with the RGB. Okay, so the RGB is keeping her trapped in the crystal. Cool. Plot. Another bear check? Okay, fine. Find the computer room. They turned Heidelin into a furry. Also, if you are not familiar with Feathered Flint somehow, and you're here in the Crudberry camp, you should go up there, click that link to Feathered Flint's channel, give them a follow. They're a great friend and a treasured member of the camp themselves. And I hope you will enjoy what you find there. Flint is very good at what they do, one of the most professional streamers that I have ever seen. In stark contrast to me just kind of fucking around all the time and streaming off schedule and whatnot. So if you like contrast, you will love Flint, in contrast to me. Not saying that my stream is bad, it is different. Flint's is like a show. My stream is like a hangout. Flint's stream is like a show. Sorry, it's Riku. They put bugs in him.
Okay, back to bear check though. Because Barefoot Pineberry said I should. Also, thank you to Cozy Boy and, Chris D. Crow for the follows. Welcome to the camp.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ! What are you doing? Stop! You stop that! Die, die, die. I died. I thought it would only take a couple hits.
And do you know why I only thought it would take a couple hits?
Because I didn't know it was Dark Souls. Okay, 1, 2. Ugh. It uses stamina. Oh, does it? Let me dodge. I don't know what that it uses stamina thing meant, but I do understand this. If you're out of stamina, there's no safety, you get hurt more and you get knocked back. And you can't block when you're vulnerable. You can't do special text either. I don't know what special text would even be. Oh, items! Okay, now I have item names. So if I need to, I can Google these. Sword, keys, stick, fruits, shield, rudling, hot pepper and ivy, attack and special. So I'm assuming that those are like buffs to your physical attack and your magical attack. Fruits. Red fruit seems to heal your HP. Blue fruit heals your MP. A bomb comes in a jar? These are all bombs. Oh, ice bomb and fire bomb. No. Ice bomb, blast bomb, fire bomb. An effigy. I don't know what that does. And a lure. Which is just a decoy. A golden coin. Apparently isn't just money. Magic potions. They revive at a checkpoint. Broken. Oh, that's what the glass thing is. It's a broken magic potion. Fuck. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Woo. That's a lot to take in. Kayla Zune, can you say a bad pun in the bear voice enthusiastically? Okay, fine.
Why does everyone who watches my stream have tooth marks on their neck? Because I have a high bit rate.
See, I bit them. You get it? Because I bit them. Chomp chomp. Chomp chomp chomp.
Off.
Hiya, hiya! Ooh. So that does not care about being knocked back. Let me heal. 1. Ah, what the fuck? Yeah, let me get out of here. Jesus. Ugh. Fuck you. Get out of here. Shit. Okay. Maybe I'll get something really good in this cave? Cool. That was not in my manual. Money. Not quite what I wanted. Not exactly what I wanted, but nice. Alright, well. That's the way the crumbled cookies. I'm using tilt controls. Hello, Mossy Land. Okay. Ha! 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 Just need one more hit now. Come at me. Yeah! Oh! I think dodging into him is the answer, but I need to do a dodge that actually has iframes. Yes. The beginning of my roll has iframes. The end of my roll does not. Oofy doofers. Actually, I think I went down the ladder, didn't I? Because I was going to the right, not to the left. I like that the wind chimes make a little noise. It's cute. Well. Huh. Gotcha. Also, what the fuck? Treasure? Oh, fucking dynamite! That would have been nice to know. But I guess it's a secret. Little bit of a thingy. What is this? I smack. It's a tuning fork. This is not the way I was going because there are unopened treasure chests. But what is over here? Ooh woo. Ah! Okay, so there is not a protection zone. What? Okay, that's... Oh, there's so many ways to go. Fuck. My feathered flint is a little nervous. Wait, over what? Is it because I'm biting people? Are the cookies filled with crudberry jelly? I don't have any jelly. Unless that's a euphemism, in which case, yes. I'm gonna be real, chat. I don't know where I went, and I don't know where I died. I'm just hoping that it's this way. Oh, no, was not this way. Okay, understood. Let me out. Hofidolfers. Where the hell was that place? You just 100%ed this game last night? It's so good. I don't disagree. Okay, so maybe it's down here and then down? This seems correct. Yes, this is where I went. Ooh. Getting the hang of that. The sword timing. Oh, fuck. Get out of here, you little piece of shit. A tunic fork. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There's my dead soul. Yeah, come up here. Let me lure you up here. Damn, so he can block in the middle of an attack, which suggests that I can too. Fuff. Woo! Hi! Gotcha. Brr. Ha. Stop it. Gulp. I was maybe a little too liberal with my sword swings there. If that thing was your soul, then what's beside you? Dick. I like how you drop Twitch bits when you die. That is really funny. Damn. So this guy, because he has a shield, has an answer to my combo that usually kills. The game wants me to use the sword with him specifically. Dick, smile. Oh, fuff. No, 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 no. Stop it. Ugh. Sorry I killed your mom. It's okay though, you're dead. Oh, that's going down? Oh, I got money. Nice. Yeah, this is the place. Oh, look at me. I'm like Azro. Okay, what's over here? Oh, what did that do? Did that do anything? Oh, I'm greener. Wait. Oh, my tunic is different. Wait a second. What did this change? Is it my boots? It's my boots. Okay. Ah! No, pink. Bring it back. What if I keep going through in this direction? It is different! Oh my god. Ah! Ah! I'm a crudberry! I'm gonna cry! Okay, let's get it. Let's make it yellow. I want yellow. Come on. Oh, we're getting close. Yeah! This is making me so happy. Okay, fuck green. Green sucks. Sorry, Azro. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Okay, there's a lot of options. We're getting closer. Very close. Ooh, that might be a look, but I don't like the green stripe. There it is. Oh, look at my little crudberry. What else is there for the tunic? Deej, tell me how you got there. I don't know. There was a hole in the ground. Okay, so we've reset entirely. Okay, I'm gonna go back this way. Yeah. What if I... No, but I have to be pink, right? Pink is the right color for me? I just don't like the green, but then this one's too bright. Maybe it'll be less bright outside of this room. What if you smack the bells? What? Oh. Oh, that reset everything. And then... Huh. And then... There we are. Wait, I can make my booties blue. Ooh. Wait, this is the wrong way. I think. According to how that other one worked. No? It also changes my nose. Red alert, it changes my nose. Oh. Bluties. Okay, and now I can change my tunic to something else. Unless is there a better blue? Yeah! Fashion souls! Fashion souls! It's okay, Flint. I will tell you how to get here. Oh, this is so cute. I'm so pretty! Yellow tunic does not look bad. Actually, yellow tunic has a red belt. I think I like that. But then the blue booties look weird. So, what if I did a neutral tunic? More neutral. More neutral. Yes. Yes, this is the look. This is crudberry. Little teal tippy taps. Absolutely. Okay, so Flint. It's behind this area of trees next to this fountain with a page in the middle. And I think I came from this direction. Yeah, because this is where the mean shield man was. And then there was another one of him here. Oh, look at my fucking cute CMYK ass. I look so good. I also really love that the black belt has a white, or the black tunic has a white belt. I know it's probably just because they wanted it to be neutral entirely, but it also resembles printer cartridges, which is a big part of the theming of this game, is like CMYK, print media. In fact, there seems to be a print texture over top the entire world. It's so nice. I look like a color printer cartridge. I love that. Oh, this game is great. I do understand what Ego's point is, and I do want to continue exploring that. I am personally having a good time, and it's possibly because I saw Ego having a bad time. Which, by the way, if you weren't aware, that is why we're playing this game. Is because I'm saying to Feathered Flint about Ego. Hello, Flint. Did you know that Ego did not like this game last night? And it was because they wanted something that was low-key and low attention, just fun puzzle action with easy enemies. And that's what the game looks like it is. So they had a bad time when it started resembling more of Dark Souls, which is the game that Ego's trying to get away from because they've been playing Elden Ring this whole time. They were like, I don't want more Elden Ring. I want something fun, I want something low-key, something kiddie, something that my aunt could play. And this game is not that. And it's very understandable to me, the disappointment therein. And I wouldn't blame them if they just uninstalled and never played again. But I'm sure they're going to play it again, because that's how Souls games work. Oh shit! I thought I had this bit I thought I had it all measured out. I thought I knew. And now you're gonna stay there, aren't you? Oh, you motherfucker, you can shoot me! Does this protect me? Okay. Oh, thank God. I hope they'll come back and have a good time. Yeah, I hope so too. Very classic Legend of Zelda. That's a good point. This is a lot like the first Legend of Zelda game, but it's harder than all the ones that came after it. I guess not including Zelda 2 though, because that game isn't real. So, whatever. Can I have your key, sir? Sir, please. Key to the old house. Gotcha. Woo! All right. Zip, zap, zippity bop. Oh! Okay. Would I mind a bird in VC? I would for the moment. I haven't been having anyone in my voice call for about like a week and a half now. And it has done wonders for my mental health. And I am exploring what that means to me. I know that's a long answer to just say no, but I have explained it to everyone who was asked, and so I explained it to you. Off to eat Chinese food with my grandma. That sounds like a really nice experience. I hope you enjoy. And also, is this the old house? I'm excited to go in there once I get my soul back. Die, die! Whew. Oi, boy, you motherfucking well. Oh, angry at the well. Drink, drink. This game lets you be pink, or you modded it pink? Oh, the game lets you be pink. There's a room that I found where you can just walk behind a bunch of little panels, like changing room panels, and they change your nose and boots, your ascot, and your tunic, and your body separately. It's incredible cute. Drink, drink. Don't activate that. There we go. Ooh! That's... Oh, okay. I'm leaving, but that was incredible game design. That was good game design. They expect you to die to him first. And then your souls are right there. So when you get your souls and it does instant knockback, it shows you that that can get rid of his shield. And if you've never seen that do knockback to an enemy before, that's an incredible first moment for you to realize that. Very good. I would have liked it to be a little bit more on what is obviously the main path. So maybe like a little earlier in the game before it started branching. But I'm not mad at it. I think that's a really nice teachable moment. Whoa! Huh. Is there a shortcut of some sort? Oh no, this just connects back to that place that I died that one other time. Okay. This is an easier path. So I'm gonna go back and get my, Jimmy Jams. Also, for further context on what Ego thinks of this game, that discussion can be found over on his channel, Ego Pup. We were both drunk for it. It was a very entertaining stream to be a part of. But also, specifically, I asked Ego the question, if this game was a Souls game, if they released like Souls Light and you were a little like Ashen One running around here and doing these things, do you think that you would feel as betrayed as you did? And he was like, no, of course not. Like, if this was marketed to me as a difficult game, I might have gotten it under a different context at a different time and loved it. But the fact that I thought it was going to be a sweet little puzzle platformer just kind of, it gave him a bad taste in their mouth. And I think that's understandable. Which is why I specifically wanted to play this on April 1st to demonstrate that this is a stream in which we discuss being fooled and what that means to people. Because I know some people love that, especially me. See, this is what's interesting, is I think I would have enjoyed going into this game thinking it was going to be dead easy and finding out it was hard. I think I would love that. But I am a person who has played a lot of hard games, who enjoys the challenge of hard games as long as it's presented itself as something that's sensible. This game is definitely sensible. There haven't been things so far that have been just patently unfair. It seems like it's just a challenge. And I'm down with that. There are plenty of resources around to tell you what you need to do. I'm not a fan of items not telling you what they do and having to get a certain amount of pages to know what the fuck is even in your inventory, because I still don't know what this is. I could use it to find out what it is, but what if I need it? What if it's rare? How am I supposed to feel safe doing that? So I think that's one strike that I've put against this game. But I understand that I am not a very common type of person. Someone like me who has played all of the Souls games besides Demon Souls, which I want to play, but it's on the 2 PlayStation consoles that I don't have. Someone like me is bound to enjoy this game. On a good day, at least. But someone like me is not everyone. And in fact, I feel like the Venn diagram of people who would pick up a cute game that looks like this and people who have played Dark Souls or something similar and enjoy that style of gameplay, at this day and age, that Venn diagram is going to be a little slim in the middle. So from a market standpoint, it's interesting that they seem to be relying entirely on the indie market, who understands that a lot of indie games are hard and that you should expect hardness out of them, while also being interested in something that looks this cute. I think that's what they did with the Link's Awakening remake, was they were going after the indie market. It's a classic type Zelda game, not as hard as the original one, but still pretty challenging. Not challenging like this, for fuck's sake, but challenging. And I don't think there's necessarily... You can Dark Souls run! Oh, look at him! I'm going to cry. I'm going to sob. This is so cute. I'm used to cute-looking games being hard, often very dang hard. See, I am not used to that, and I'm curious what games you have been playing. Because again, that is a small sliver in the middle of a Venn diagram. I'm not sure what you've been experiencing that does that, because in my experience, the only games that look like this are Zelda games. And that's just because I have limited experience, most likely all over the indie genre. I don't play a lot of indie games, and I should. But I've been mostly AAA. I've been like, my experience as a gamer is the same, like, it's comparable to someone's experience as a fan of pop music. I play what's really big and what hits the charts. So I have not experienced cute games being very hard. I've experienced cute games on the Super Nintendo that I can kind of bust my ass through. Grew up with DOS games, Genesis, Famicom, Game Boy, Arcade. Literally every kind of game that circumvents my Nintendo lifestyle. Fair enough. There have been... So, I've played hard games on the NES, but they've been games like Castlevania, right? And also Castlevania on the Super Nintendo. Mega Man is the closest thing I think I've played to something that's very purposefully cute and very hard. But Mega Man has a certain air about it that doesn't feel like... I don't know how to describe it.
Fluffy_scales cheered X10. Yip. Hi my love. You want me to pick up lunch?
Yes, I do want you to pick up lunch. Oh, you're done with work. Okay. Yeah, sorry. If you called me, this is just a weird day for me to stream, and so I'm doing it at a weird time to capture the weekend audience. Hello, weekenders. Wink. But yeah, I would love some food. Did you have anything specific in mind? You know what? I'm a slut. I could go for that thing we got at Panera a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago. I could literally just eat that again. That, fucking steak sandwich, but replace the steak with chicken. Or no, it was their cooked turkey. It was the turkey that was, like, not sliced, but was, like, chunks of turkey. That one. Yeah. Would you consider Hollow Knight cute? Because some would, and that game definitely got the hard aspect. Hollow Knight has... Okay. Let me look at the aesthetic of Hollow Knight, because if I recall correctly, it's mostly black. Yes. Do you want to know the thing that immediately tells me that Hollow Knight is going to be hard? It is the fact that the main character looks like a skull. Like, there are a lot of warnings in Hollow Knight about how it's not, like, a cute little game for fun family kids. The imagery following you through that game, which I have not played. I have never played Hollow Knight. But I knew looking at Hollow Knight, oh, that's hard. You know? And then Ori and the Blind Forest sort of plays off of that by having the same, like... Unless Hollow Knight came after. I don't know, dude. But, like, there's something about big, empty eyes and, like, etherealness that makes a game kind of communicate that it's hard. And I think that's a cultural thing that I have gained as being a gamer. Maybe it's true. Maybe people would see Ori and think it was going to be easy and then get pissed when it wasn't. I think that would be a fair assumption. Because it's a game about a cute little thing. But Ori also isn't Dark Souls. Hollow Knight is closer to Dark Souls. And I think the skull imagery takes care of that. Hollow Knight is very good. Would recommend. I want to play Hollow Knight. I want to play Hollow Knight so bad. I saw Zuka playing Hollow Knight, and I intended to just raid in on that stream and then run out because I was like, oh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to bed. But I legitimately just ruined my sleep schedule because I could not stop watching Zuka play Hollow Knight. What the fuck? I don't get iframes when I'm opening a fucking chest! This game is harder than Dark Souls. You don't get chest iframes. Nope. Waddle. I felt that way about the first 5 minutes of Ori, expecting a cute game but getting absolutely railed with emotions. Yes. That is another thing. Ori, if you thought that it was going to be a cute romp, does specifically hit you with pathos at the beginning. It plays on your heartstrings and makes you feel bad that way. And that could be considered a indicator of difficulty. Just showing you that there's a emotional difficulty in the story can indicate that things might be hard going forward. In the same way that when I play certain indie games that start off very sad, like, oh, I'm alone in this dark house and grandma died recently, I feel so alone, I start thinking that it might have an element of horror to it, at least psychological horror. Because I've been conditioned by certain games that seem unassuming at first, but when they get sad, they get sadder, and when they get sadder, they get scary. And that's an interesting thing to think about. So I'm wondering, what corner did the devs of these games, or at least the visual designers of this game, what did they walk into? What experiences had they had prior that told them people would understand that this game was hard? Or did they not care? Did they say people will either understand that it's hard or they'll be surprised that it's hard and have to deal with it? Because that's not necessarily invalid if they just 100% said, fuck it, let's freak you out. Open! Damn it, open! Ow, ow! It closed again! Okay, fine. I need to find a shield. I get the feeling that maybe I should have a shield by now. So I'm gonna go somewhere new. Oh. Haha, I like it in here. Smile. Alright, let's go in the spooky hallway. Oh. Okay, fair enough. I just didn't use the key and I didn't have a shield. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Use it with RT. So now that I have a shield, let's immediately go back and get my souls, huh? Knew absolutely nothing about this game going in, just thought cute Zelda-like Fox game. I think that's what I would guess. On release day for this game, 60% of people at least think, oh, cute Zelda Fox game. Adorable. Not difficult. That's going to be my guess. I know that a lot of people, especially folks on Twitch, are going to be a little more hardcore, so they would have probably played the demo or watched somebody play the demo. But yeah, like, on first glance at this game, I think if we're taking a sample size of everyone on Earth, looking at this game, they wouldn't assume it was hard. Gonna be real, it isn't that hard. It depends on your influences. It does. I'm going to stand by that. Anyone can say that something isn't that hard. And I am not saying that I think it's incredibly hard for me, because I have influences that made me prepared for this. But if your influences are Zelda games, this is harder than Zelda games. Much harder than Zelda games. Especially for, what, 1 hour into it? Okay. Didn't mean to hit that button. I was trying to attack. I'm playing a Souls game. Ah. So that's what those are. Okay. Finally, you get a doll. Portions can be a challenge, but you are given tools fairly. It's all subjective. The reason that I'm not making my own opinion of this game incredibly apparent is because, one, I don't think I've seen enough of it. But two, for the discussion I'm having, I think it's worth letting my bias not be a part of it. In that a lot of these things are not hard to me, but I am not the average person, and I know that. So like, what is fair? Like, what is ideal? What is hard? All of these things are things that people have their own individual ideas of, and those individual ideas are influenced by what they've played before. So, giving this game to the average person who gets it, I don't know what the average person thinks. We'll probably know, like, I don't know, later who played this game and who didn't. And then I'll be able to look at the literal numbers of like surveys and shit like that. But for the time being, I have no idea. The average person playing this game could be someone's first video game. This is probably a lot of people's first video game. If they see someone playing it and they're like, oh, whatever, I'll give it a try. And I don't know what experience they would have with it. So I don't think it's invalid to say that it's a little deceptive. And exploring that deception is the name of the game. At least it's the name of the stream. Hello, you are very attractive. Hi. I mean, I want this, obviously. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please destroy me. I would like to be obliterated, sir. Are you implying devs should change their art style? No. See, this is why I keep saying I'm not telling you my opinion. I am not implying literally anything. I am offering you food for thought. Because this is something that I had never considered, and that I was, at first glance, a little stubborn to accept from ego. I was like, okay, but you could do this, or, but you could just go to this other place and get this thing, or, well, isn't there like a spot over here where you could try that? But I let my instinct to do that subside, and thought about it for a second, and I was like, that's a fair point. Ego's upset at this game because they didn't expect it to be this game. And if you let your ideas of what this game is and isn't, and what it does and doesn't deserve, and whether or not someone does or doesn't have the right to do something like this or not, you can just stop and think, is it valid to be mad at something for being what it is? And that's just a question. It's not a question I'm going to give you an answer to. It's something I want you to think about and to consider when you're playing something. Are you implying? No. Exactly. My goal is just to expand what people think about when they play video games. That's the goal of this stream, is to give you a new perspective. Because I think most people watching the stream are going to have my perspective. The perspective of someone who thinks that this isn't that hard, and that I could probably deal with it if I was surprised by it, and that this game is cute and charming, and I want to like it. But that's not the only perspective, and it's valuable to explore that. Okay, so this is where I came from. I love this animation. I know that you're never supposed to be in this state. It's a very bad thing to be out of stamina. I love this animation so much. It's so cute. Okay, so this is literally the very beginning of the game, and I'm gonna come up here now. I guess for me it's harder to think as a fair point outright to assume it's cute. I'm gonna pause the game. It's cute, it must be tame and not that challenging at all, and this goes beyond video games, which is why I brought the example of animation, little fox hops. I don't disagree that it isn't inherently bad for a game to be cute, or even inherently deceptive for a game to be cute and difficult. But there is a large number of people who are surprised about how difficult this game is. And I am one of them. I haven't gotten to the difficult part of the game yet. I'm just confused on where to go. Maybe this way? But like, it is entirely dependent on what you've been exposed to, which is what makes it so hard to discuss. I want to find some kind of definitive ground that I can cling to, but I just straight up don't know if there is any, because there are so many things that people could have experiences with. And I feel like the places that I have been are the reason that I think the way that I do, and I don't know if everyone else has been to the same places that I have been to. the one thing that I can cling to in questioning whether or not people think that this is deceptively hard, well, is that people have said it is. It's not the game that they expected. It's not very asimilar to the game they expected. But it's not the game they expected. What is this? Okay, bye. No, wait, there could be something here. Could be something here. Could be something here. There could be something here. Okay, goodbye. How have you been? How's Tunic? I've been wanting to try this. Tunic is... my opinion on Tunic... No, genuinely my opinion on Tunic is that it's very fun. I am loving this game. And regardless of all the points that I've been making, that is what I think. I think this is great. If you have come in on the middle of our conversations about it, it's simply about expanding your mind and not about what I think of the game personally. Denton says, I guess I personally love cartoons a lot, so I gravitated towards cartoon and cute very often. Made me exposed to it's cute, so it can be tame. It can also be intensely emotional and tear-inducing deep work. Okay, that is another good point. If cartoons had never made the shift towards being very emotional, if they had stayed just Looney Tunes types, would this game still look like this? And that's a question that can't be answered. But it's interesting to think about. Because it's not a question that doesn't deserve to be asked. You know what I mean? It is possible that shows like Steven Universe and like fucking... I mean, even Gravity Falls, yeah. Like, it's possible that cartoons in popular media being more emotional and tackling more adult ideas and not babying you could have lent themselves into influencing everything. Because everything is influenced by everything. So what if? What if everything was just Tom and Jerry? Would this game have a darker art style in order to differentiate itself from that, like, cutesy 90s to 2000s cartoon aesthetic? If this game came out 10 years ago? Would it be less cute? Just realized why I don't see really cute games is not hard. I grew up playing Ratchet and Clank and Crash Bandicoot. Yes, Ratchet and Clank and Crash Bandicoot. Ratchet and Clank made by Insomniac, Crash Bandicoot made by Naughty Dog. Those teams, who both worked for PlayStation at the time, spoke to each other very closely, and they shared a lot of notes on difficulty. Insomniac stopped making Spyro after they thought that they had completed the realm that their vision went through. Spyro 1 being the hardest Spyro game. Insomniac, I could tell, was just begging to make something more difficult again. And so they immediately went towards Ratchet and Clank, because PlayStation wanted Spyro to be marketed towards kids, and therefore an easier game. Spyro was supposed to be their, like, Mario. They wanted it to be approachable from every angle, from a young audience. So Insomniac said, okay, if we are not to make a difficult game, if it's to be an approachable kids game, then we will let you, Sony, handle finding someone as a successor for this kids game, and we will make a game that's not for kids. It's still very cute. It's adorable. Ratchet and Clank is adorable. But Insomniac specifically had to break out of that aesthetic that PlayStation was trying to keep them in, Sony was trying to keep them in, so that they could make something that had a lot more challenge and a lot more emotion and a lot more to say. They had to make their game rated T. Also, this is just a side note, it's interesting that that is the history of Ratchet and Clank being made, and now Ratchet and Clank is being sanitized so that it could be more family friendly. Ratchet and Clank being the game that Insomniac made specifically to flex their attitude and make things a little more adult, which, by the way, is also what Naughty Dog did. They wanted to be more adult, so they dropped Crash Bandicoot at the same time that Insomniac dropped Spyro, and they made Jak and Daxter, which is a far more adult series. Also cute, but it has guns and social commentary. But yeah, interesting. It's just very interesting to me to see Ratchet and Clank be turned into some like cleaner than a Marvel movie, like this is for kids kind of series. And maybe with the most recent game they've stepped away from that a little bit, but I played the Ratchet and Clank remake on the PS4 and it made me kinda sad the amount to which they weren't saying fuck the cops in that game. It felt kinda gross. It felt like they had been told to do something different. In that moment, I was deceived. In the opposite direction, I thought I was going to get a game with more attitude. I got something sterilized. And I hated that. Now, someone who played that as their first Ratchet and Clank game, as my roommate did, loved it. He thought it was incredible. Because it genuinely does have really tight controls, interesting gameplay, and funny jokes. But I went into it wanting a Ratchet and Clank game, and so I gave it a bad review, because it wasn't what I thought it would be. Perspectives. Fuck. They cut a number of planets and merged a bunch together. Yes. And this was to keep in line with the movie plot that they had made. Which is possibly where the sanitization happened. And that they wanted to make a movie that was kid-friendly, and the movie needed a game to go with it, so the reboot had to sort of fit in line with that. But I wanted the Ratchet and Clank that could name their series latest installment Up Your Arsenal. You know? I wanted a game that was pushing the limits. The market changed. Oh wait, isn't this... Yeah, this is right here, so that's a good shortcut for me to use. not very well liked as a result by folk in general. But that game is good. Ratchet and Clank PS4 is a good game. It's very fun. It's just not a Ratchet and Clank game. You know what else is a really good example of this? That's very divisive. More divisive than Ratchet and Clank is Paper Mario right now. What do you think about that game? If we're gonna talk about things that you get mad at because you have expectations, let's talk about Paper Mario. Origami King's a good game. It's really well put together, and it has a lot of great ideas, and it's very funny. The designs are really neat, aren't they? Oh, I love how they stylize all these Mario characters into little paper things. Isn't that great? I think everyone should feel the same. Paper Mario and the Origami King, well, it's probably the best in the series. I mean, me role-playing as a person who's never played a Paper Mario game before Origami King, I would assume it's the best in the series. I mean, it's newer and it has all these things that they've built upon from the past. It's so good. Feathered Flint genuinely loved Origami King. Okay, so now we're getting places. I hated that game. And it's for a different reason than most people who hated that game. But most people who hate Origami King hate it not because it's bad, but because it's not Paper Mario. And their opinions are so deeply rooted in the fact that it's not Paper Mario. And they can't get over it. Heard people say the Origami King is shit, but apart from the battling, it seems kinda nice. I like the battling. I like the setup that Origami King has for fights. I think it's really fun and interesting. What I hate is the rest of the game. Dislike the writing and scenarios? See, that's the story. That's not the game. Although I did dislike the writing. I did. That's very true. I did dislike the writing. Ooh. Oh, that game had some shit that upset me. But maybe I disliked the writing because I expected it to be different. So, big point of that game that I disliked is that in Origami King, they play with the notion, and I'm trying not to spoil this as best as I can, they play with the notion that when a bomb explodes, it dies. That is something they explicitly say and drill into your mind. When the bombs explode, they die. When literally in every Paper Mario game prior to that, this was not true. Someone who played that game as their first in the series would think that was a really compelling idea, and that it begs the question of what really is valuable in life. But me, because I'd played Paper Mario in 1000 Year Door where you have a Bob-omb partner, I thought it was really fucking stupid. And a waste of a tear-jerking moment. That's not the only problem I have with the writing. I also think Olivia fucking sucks. I hate how much she fucking shows up. I would probably like her if she would stop talking. But holy shit, she does not stop talking. It also felt weird, the whole, like, implication of them dying thing. It felt weird because a bunch of them die all the time in that game. They just explode just a fuck ton of them. And they're like, this is what we want, is to explode. That's not an easy concept to grasp. You instantly have conflict with that. You don't like watching these creatures kill themselves because that's terrifying. It's something that you don't expect a cute game to do. And Paper Mario is played with concepts that you wouldn't expect a cute game to do, but they never quite played with the concept of just straight up wanting to die. That seems a little weird, right? And even though I'm simplifying it a lot, because the Bob-ombs want to go out in a blaze of glory, and that's what they say, that still plays with wanting to die. It's a weird idea, and it's entirely needless. They didn't have to do that. It's something that stuck with me. No, the main points that I hate about that game is that nothing that you do matters. I think the game gives you a whole lot of things, and none of them mean anything. Your reward for a lot of challenges is getting confetti. Your reward for going in secret areas is getting confetti. Your reward for winning battles that you didn't have to fight is getting fucking confetti. And the game is not going to let you not have enough confetti to move on, and moving on is the only point of confetti. Sometimes confetti can give you other things, like trophies that go in a museum and don't affect your playstyle at all. But for the most part, your only reward in Origami King is confetti. It's just confetti. And I hate it. I want a badge. I want a partner that stays with me. I want a lasting consequence for my good actions in the game. Not just, oh, hooray, congratulations, you did all this extra work, so now you can move on. Like, no. I don't want to move on. If you're going to make your game a game about moving forward, then don't tell me it's an RPG. And if your game isn't an RPG, don't tell me it's an RPG. And coins. And coins. Oh yeah, coins. Coins are so valuable. It just, like, the only part of Paper Mario that didn't feel like a hallway with fun colors on it was the part in the ocean. And so thinking of it as an adventure game kind of gives me pause, because I'm like, well, if this is an adventure game, then it should be specifically very fun to explore. And it's not. It's just a game where I walk forward and then people talk at me and then I walk forward again. And you could be like, oh, well, that's what the old Paper Mario games were. Aha, but those were RPGs. And the fun of the old Paper Mario game was fighting and earning things to level up your fighting. You don't level up in Origami King. The puzzles are fun, but they're just puzzles, and you can choose to not do them. so it feels like a waste of your time. You don't get rewards for doing all of the battles in an area. You can skip all the battles and beat the boss just as easy as if you hadn't. The only reason you need coins is to have a handicap that the toads can come in and help you with. Equipment that make the battling easier. If the battling was the point, that'd be great. Oh, this is just a shop, that's right. But the battles are just puzzles, and they're all easy to solve. Until like the very end of the game. All you have to do to win a battle is solve a puzzle, and it's not rewarding to solve the puzzle. Maybe it makes boss fights easier, but do I want a boss fight to be easier? Like, the boss fights felt like they were RPG fights, and then every other fight just felt like puzzle filler. It very much communicated to me that it didn't know exactly what kind of game it was, and what, like, the types of games that it was only like 40% of it at max, and so I only had 40% fun at any given time. And that's how I feel about Paper Mario and the Origami King. It has nothing to do with comparing it to the old games. I don't like that game because of the game that it is. But, all of that aside, the point of me bringing Origami King up is that everyone has different opinions of it. It's a divisive game. People who are new to the series thought it was really cute and fun and funny. People who are fans of the series in general didn't like it that much. Maybe I do have to go past this guy. What the fuck else am I gonna do? And then there's people like me who don't like it because I'm Deej and I have my own reasons for not liking things. Alright, so I just can't get past you, I guess. Jesus! Just trying to go downstairs! You're allowed to have stinky opinions. They're not stinky. I am not the type of person who has an opinion different from other people's opinions because I want to. I feel like my opinions in gaming are a curse. Because I have been too close to video games, and I have studied video games, which brings to mind all the ways that things are classically done, and all of the things that are successful and are unsuccessful. And when a game does not follow those rules and does not also make me have any fun, it bothers me. Because my mind says they should have known better, because the people making them also studied video games. And the things that they tried were not inventive in a way that gave me any value. Whereas other people play video games and they say, that was a video game. And they get to be blissfully unaware of all the things that I'm constantly thinking of. If I could enjoy more video games, how nice that would be. I would have more things to enjoy. But God, Paper Mario and the Origami King pisses me off. And I can't stop it from pissing me off. I can't undo what I have learned. It's madman's knowledge, chat. The more you learn about something, the less enjoyable it is. That's just factual. It's like how because I also learned a lot about writing in college. If I read Warrior Cat's books now, I would be shocked at how weirdly paced they are and how the writing is like simple and doesn't have a lot going for it in terms of uniqueness. But when I read Warrior Cats as the target demographic in 7th grade, that shit was incredible to me. I loved it. It's just once you become aware of what something is and why it is that way, you're forced to think about it. And thinking about it might make your opinions of it less fun. Of course, I still love a bunch of games, but I don't love them the same way. And I don't know where I'm going. I'm so confused, chat. I've been stuck in this one area for so long because I keep trying to find a place to go, and none of them are the way to go. No, that's just a big door. And then over here is just the temple. Ugh. The old house. And that's the beginning of the game. Bell tower. What? How do you get there? Is there a way to drop off in front of this door and then go somewhere else? Dark tomb? Understanding the manual is important. I mean, yeah, I would assume so, but it's not giving me something that I currently understand. There's a part of the manual that says under the well. I would love to go into a well. I don't know how to get into the well. It's not telling me. Go to the start of the manual. What? Fucking... Flooded well, page 29? I don't know. What? Like, if you have something you want to tell me, then tell me what it is. Because I am stuck. Like, you unlock the house. That is a new path to go through. Oh, there was a new path in there. That's right. I came in here and got the shield and then left to do other things. My brain had just coded it as just the place where I got the shield. I'd forgotten that there was a door here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's not the manual being a thing. That's just like... Just tell me where to go. Don't give me little hints if I'm completely stuck. If I am asking where to go, you can just tell me exactly where to go. What the fuck? I got a that. What the fuck? These things have tongues. Which suggests that the big shopkeeper has a tongue. Alright, chat. Big shopkeeper only gets hotter. Responded to your talking points with how I relate to them. Don't know if you saw them. Which talking points? That's why I get pissed off at Pokemon. There's no excuse for the games to look and run the way they do. Meanwhile, everyone else is like, oh, I love this game. Yes, I can see that. I can totally understand that. Yeah, and my thoughts on Pokemon, I can definitely see how, like, because I agree, the Pokemon games do not look as good as they necessarily should. But I think the reason the Pokemon games look like that is because they're forced to exist. And by that I mean, if Pokemon could be like Crash Bandicoot, where, like, who knows when there's gonna be a new game? It's out when it's out, you know? They could work on improving the visuals and having new models for everything and really working hard. And I don't know if I agree that they should have all... I'm not saying you said this, but this is the common thing that is said. They should have all the Pokemon in them. I think that's sort of, like, unnecessary, and they keep making new Pokemon, so, like, what's the point of having the old ones? I wouldn't mind if a new Pokemon game had only new Pokemon, and Pikachu was nowhere to be fucking found. You stupid little rat. But as far as visuals, I think that's just because they have to hurry. And people are unsatisfied if they don't hurry, and then people are unsatisfied if they do hurry. Pokemon is an interesting, like, beast, because they've sort of put themselves in a catch-22, which is really sad for the devs. I want Nintendo to loosen their grip on Pokemon, is basically my opinion. But I think Nintendo won't loosen that grip because the fans of Pokemon are fucking rabid. And they're afraid of getting bad reviews from said fans. What? But I was blocking. Did it lock onto the wrong person? I think it did. Black and White feels like the last time they truly had passion for their game. Yeah, it's a lot easier to make 2D sprites than 3D ones. And especially a lot easier to iterate on previous 2D sprites than to make an entirely new batch of all 3D sprites. Also, animating the 2D sprites of Black and White gave them a lot of freedom, and that's freedom that they don't necessarily have when it has to work from all directions and from sweeping camera angles going around the battle scene. And then they have to make the 3D sprites work in a fully realized world where they're just walking around. There's a lot of work that's put into Pokemon that I think maybe shouldn't be put into Pokemon so that they could focus on other work. But the work that they do put into it, I also really enjoy. And that's just my personal taste. I personally really love Sword and Shield, and it's my favorite Pokemon game. Acknowledging all of these things, I think Sword and Shield did a great job for what it is, and I'm sad that people don't like it, because the same people who don't like it are the people that Nintendo is afraid of, and the reason that they made it that way. And it's just sort of tragic. But when I play Sword and Shield, and my fucking... Oh, damn it. I got to low stamina. That was my problem. When I play Sword and Shield, and fucking Snom gets Dynamaxed, and I get to look up and see the big baby, it's worth it. I love when Snom is big. That's why I want the next Pokemon to be small scale, but everyone wants to keep their favorites. Yeah. It's just not feasible. It is not something that can happen. Tigerfire! Hello, hello, hell. Oh! Welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for that shout out, Oljado. If you are someone at the Crudberry Cramp in the Crudberry Camp who has not checked out Tigerfire's channel, click on that link, go over there, give them a follow. Please consider supporting the folks who support us. I very much appreciate Tigerfire, and I very much appreciate this raid. Hello. How was your stream? You were playing... Oh, you were streaming art! You were doing art. How was your art? What did you make? Tell me all about it in great detail. Only the greatest detail. Fuck me. Ugh. I keep locking on by instinct, but it's not locking on to the one that I want it to lock onto, and then I try to switch my lock-on target with the wrong stick, because my brain is trained that the stick that's on the same side as the lock-on target thing is the stick that you switch lock-on with, but no, it's the other stick, because for some reason, lock-on is LT, and raise shield is RT, even though shield is in your left hand, and lock-on is traditionally RT. This game is fucking with my brain. I don't know why they made that decision. It's so pointless. It does not help the game at all to make lock-on the opposite button that it usually is. Zelda does L targeting. Zelda does L targeting because Link holds the sword in his right hand, or in his left hand, and the shield in the right. It's something that wigs my brain out, because I always thought about that actively when I played Zelda. So maybe that's what I was thinking of, is the hand thing. And I especially have to look... You know what it is? Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what I think it is. I am digging into my own brain right now. Because you're totally right. It is L targeting. Fuck my ass, dude! I'm just trying to live! Link holds in his left hand. Yes, Link holds in his left hand. So, here is Deej's brain. Are you ready for this? I'm left-handed. And I had a hard time figuring out what was left and right as a kid, and sometimes it still trips me up now, because left and right was fucked up for me. When people said right is the hand that you write with, I wrote with my left. And so in those formative years, whatever anyone thought of as left or right, my brain would get switched like 60% of the time. And I would have a hard time with figuring that out. When I'm taking directions from people and they say turn left, I turn right. Because it's flipped in my brain. So the way that I learned to play Zelda, and which one was LT and which one was RT, was by looking at Link's hands. And I knew that RT brought up the shield because Link would have the shield in his right hand. And subconsciously, my brain is trying to do that here and failing because what the fuck? You can parry? Because the hands are swapped. And that is the dissonance in my brain. My left brain created a false accusation of this game being different controls than Zelda because I could tell that something was different from Zelda, but I couldn't tell what. And so my brain deceived me by making an explanation that's not necessarily true. Which is the whole thing that happens. Your left brain does that. It lies to you and makes you believe that a certain thing is true when it's not true. This can get in the way of making sound arguments for your cool stream. Because you think that that's what you're thinking, but it's not what you're thinking at all. And now I have realized the thing that truly fucked me up in that is that this character is right-handed, and Link is left-handed. My computer reached 100% bad frames because the CPU is garbage. Oh, Tiger Fire, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's a similar situation to what Ego had yesterday. We were dropping just so many frames because the modem just did not want to work. I hate technological issues. That is just not fun for streams. But I'm glad to have you here. I'm left-handed, and I want more characters in games to be left-handed. Yes. I agree. I want more characters to be left-handed. I made a character myself who casts magic. And I purposefully made them left-handed because I just imagine doing more things with my left. Like when I open jars, I do it with my left. I prefer opening doors with my left. I drive primarily with my left hand. But I do write and draw with my right hand because when I was in kindergarten, teachers literally physically hit me for using my left hand because they said it was of the devil. So I do finesse with my right hand and strength and control with my left hand. Ugh, okay, so I have to kill these things. But at least if I stay back here, it won't shoot at me. Go down into your hole, please. Go into your hole, please. Gotcha. Okay. Babada babada. Nice. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fucking fuck? That's fucked. It is fucked. But the South had old, like Salem fucking levels of Puritan values. And my kindergarten was run by a church. So it had extra Puritan values. I'm gonna kill you. All that for that, man. Also, I want this! What the frunk? I cannot fathom people being worked up about left-handedness within the past 20 to 30 years. Yeah, it's really stupid. But that is the culture there. They just truly believe that using your left hand is devil worship. And they truly believed that because I was male, I should be able to handle being physically hit. Hitting your kids, well, that's just how you teach them right from wrong. They had no problems doing it. Because I was a boy. And obviously, boys are too strong and tough inherently by their soul's nature to have any problem with getting hit by authority figures repeatedly. Yeah, the South is a bad place and don't go there. You're going to spin at me. Oh my god, when you know, you know. Jesus! I didn't know you were going to fucking explode. What? I got a bum-ja-bum-dum. Let's see, 248. I'm not going to stream much longer. Because even though I did stream, or did not stream yesterday, this is technically a bonus stream. Just a little shorty. He splode. He do splode. Husher, a friendly bird that loves to eat slorms. Okay, alright, give me a second. I'm having a fucking Bafum Dad moment, like in Star Fox Adventures. A husher, a friendly bird that loves to eat slorms. You know, like the slorms. The slorms that you know so much about. Ah, see, there's a slorm. What a fucking name. Yo, don't explode on me. Where are all my fucking slorms at? Are there any slorms in the audience? Is slorm a slime worm? You know? I wish I knew. Oh, my Richard is a slorm. Hey! Good to know you're a slorm, bud. I always knew you were cool. Also, yes. Hello, Cam. Welcome in. Much love. Why is this music bumping? Why does this music have a beat that fucks my dad? Why is this so good? Water negates your dodge? It does seem that way. Slorm to meet you. Oh no, Flint. Don't eat my guests. They're treasured members of the camp. I wish I could crouch so I could teabag on enemies in this game, but I can still do the Dark Souls 2 wiggle. We can still make this happen. Yo, slorm it up. Die, die! Woo! Oh, fuck. Forgot about the explodies! Well, aren't I in bad shape? Aren't I in what the kids call a pickle? Dodge, dodge, dodge. Hello? Anyone? Mommy? Where the fuck do I go? Oh, heck. What? Oh. I got a boom. Nice. This is new. Oh, whoa. Astro Lions, thank you so much for the follow. Wow, 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 wow! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the crudberry camp. Man, that's weird. I'm having trouble remembering what items you've gotten because they aren't described with a name. It's almost like... while being a charming way to introduce you to the fact that this character speaks a different language, it's kind of an obtuse way to introduce you to a game. The Slorm just made the cutest noise I've ever heard in my life. And it killed my enemy. Oh, those weren't as cute. Ow, 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 ow. Especially not when you're hurting me. Stop it. Ah! Stop it. Oh my god. Oh my Richard. Fuck me. I thought that was a loading zone that they wouldn't follow me through. Apparently enemies follow you everywhere. I do not enjoy being pushed around. That's one way to do it. That was the cute noise! Hehehe, Slurm. Jesus. So you can't double dip in this game like you can in Souls games. Usually, if you're drinking an Estus flask and you put it up to your mouth, you can go like gulp, gulp to get a little second sippy before you have to do the animation all over again. Not so in this game. What the fuck? Give me flashbacks to Moonlighter. What is Moonlighter? Ugh, it alerts all of them. Okay. At least they're like the slimes in fucking Nokron. That makes it easier. I love that sound. It's a combo shop seller mixed with dungeon crawler. Personally really like the combat. Huh. Wait, I remember Moonlighter. I remember this. Yes. Ow, 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 ow. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, everyone single file. Oh boy. Gulp. Whoever it was in chat that said this game is not that hard is the most biased person on the planet. That's such bias. This game is not intensely hard. It is hard, objectively. I am having to use my Dark Souls brain to not be frustrated with this. What the fuck? Ugh. Come on. Okay. Boy, Remy's here. Remy! Hello. Thank you for bringing me lunch! Die!
Okay. Just keel over dead. Ooh, is this Tunic?
Yes.
Nice.
Give me a kiss.
You seem upset by Tunic.
I'm not upset by Tunic. I'm frustrated with a certain part in Tunic that's hard. And it's supposed to be hard, so I'm doing it anyway.
Well, if it's any consolation, you're a Q Fox.
I actually changed the colors of my fox. You can do that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh,
I am CMYK.
Yeah. Crow Bubby Fox.
Yeah. Did you know that this game is Dark Souls?
I kind of had a feeling.
What have you seen of it so far? Did you watch any playthroughs or a demo or anything?
No, I have heard of it and I've seen art of it, and that's it.
Okay. What gave you the impression that it's Dark Souls?
You doing like
A dodge roll?
Yeah, a dodge roll through barrels. And also you liking a game, but also being frustrated with one part of it specifically.
Oh, please. I just want. Okay. Let me out.
Oh, you're drinking a
The little flask is so cute!
It's so adorable. Oh, is there like a heavy emphasis on parrying or posting?
I can parry. I have not quite learned the timing. It's very slow.
Gotcha.
But there's a heavy emphasis on how they slash and how your dodge roll only has iframes at the beginning of it.
I see. You
Um,
got that enter the Gungeon dodge roll.
oh, is that how Gungeon is? I should play Gungeon.
You should play Gungeon. I love Gungeon.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh my gosh, stop. You're gonna hyperventilate.
No, that never happens.
I'm gonna worry about it anyway, because I'm your wife.
Look, I'm here. I'm at the beginning. I did it. Give me hugs.
I'm here. Now
Give me wife hugs. I'm a good boy gamer.
You are a good bear gamer. So proud of my bear gamer.
Yes. Oh my god, scratch my back. I'm being praised, chat.
Praise the bear.
Gotta go again. Might be back later. Have a great, cute, and hard fox times. Goodbye, Denton. I'm not going to be streaming for even more than 5 minutes from now, but have a nice time.
Bye, Denton.
Oh. Video game.
Videoed game. Oh my god, your fox is so adorable.
Oh, I can go in here. Thank you. I like my fox.
Yeah.
I go up the ladder. I get the thing. Oh, it's a fake double.
You want give me one more again?
It's a figure dub.
Oh, okay, cool. Digging these dildo skulls.
Yo. You like the dildo skulls? All right, stay here.
Uh-huh.
All right, chat. I've been looking for a way to end the stream for a while, so here's how we go it. Here's how we do it. First of all, I hope I've made you all think a little bit. I hope I've expanded your brains, tickled your wrinkles. Because this was a philosophy stream.
Oh, neat. What philosophy did you talk about?
We talked about deception and where it is and perhaps is not valid. We did not come to any conclusions because, much like every philosopher, I don't feel like fucking doing that.
I was about to say, that's for other people. That's for people who are reading your philosophy to do.
I died. But instead of just hitting them, I tried to run away from them, which is the thing that they punish you for. So
Yeah.
I'm a smart gamer.
Also, I love that little praying deer statue.
Yeah, it's mommy.
It sure is.
I have no idea who that is actually supposed to be, but I just call her mommy. Alright. I only just got here, so I missed all the philosophy. Hell yeah! And thank you, Leggy, for thanking me for being here. You're always so sweet.
Leggy is so sweet.
Look at me.
Love that Leggy boy.
Look at this. Look at this thing I just discovered I could do. Okay. Let's come over here.
Your ability to find your own fun in video games makes me so happy.
It's called ADHD.
Yeah, well, I know, but I was trying to be nice about it.
Check out the biggest hottie in video gaming right now. Big hottie.
Gaming.
Big hottie.
Oh my god, big hottie indeed.
I can buy money? Oh, it's just like NFTs.
Thanks, I hate it.
I love they. I want they to devour me. And they follow me. Oh.
They want to devour you.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna get eaten by the big skull monster. I hope you've had a good time at the crudberry camp tonight. Thank you so much for being around. I am always proud to serve you as a cool person to watch. Look, don't think too hard about it, alright? Fucking / raid Vince. How about that, huh? Why don't y'all go be proud to serve a real daddy?
Oh my god.
No, that's Vince's brand. I didn't make that up.
Yeah, well, I figured. Vor.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
Kayla Zune, and first of all, I just want to talk to Kayla Zune because that's such a good Plover emote. I love it so much. Plover's headbang makes me happy. Thank you for using it. Thank you for subscribing to Plover, my friend. I love.
Yeah, Plover's great.
Yeah. We are going to raid Vince. However, this has been a nice little stream to discuss things with you. I've been happy to hear your opinions, both if they are challenging my thoughts and allowing me to challenge yours. I do greatly appreciate that because as we all experience video games together, at the end of the day, we've all got bad opinions. There's always going to be someone who's mad at us.
Except for me. My opinions are perfect.
It's because you don't talk about them.
I talk about them constantly. What are you talking about? You just ignore them.
I'm glad you all have been here, and I'm glad that we get to raid into Vince. Y'all go tell Vince bear raid raw as usual, or you can just say nothing. You can just say hi, Vince. Tell Vince that he's hot. I don't give a shit what you tell Vince. This is a bonus stream. It's not my problem. Anyway, as we say in Oregon, crud fucking fuck and enjoy your weekend!